Well, it's about 7:30 in the morning on day 43. I'm at the Pat Jennings Visitor Center where I got off trail and just about to cross the road and get back on trail. It's chilly, which is fine. It's less chilly than it was back in February. And I'm really excited to be getting back on trail and see how it goes. I have no idea what to expect in terms of stamina, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And just psyched to be back at it. So I'll take some video during the day and get these posted when I can. It's about 10:30 in the morning. Just came to my first view since getting back on trail. Things are just a little bit greener, which is cool. It's a little less brown, a little more green. It's not really all greened up yet, but definitely greener than it was. I'm seeing some poison ivy along the trail, which will be something to watch out for. But it's great to be back on trail. I did take a face plant for the first time, which is really a bummer. After all that hiking, it kind of had to happen at some point, but it just felt, I don't know, inevitable that it would happen right outside of Marion, because it just has not been it's been a tough section for me. It hasn't been easy, and I have a good sore left wrist as a result and a little bit of a fat lip, so that's a bummer, but I will survive. And other than that, I'm having a great time being back, so more to come. I always find the hum from these high wires a little freaky. I don't know if you can hear that, but someday someone's going to have to explain to me why that shouldn't worry me. Anyway, the corridor creates a nice view, and a couple of pretty cool houses just out here. I'm almost around lunchtime, and it is pretty. It's windy. It was cold this morning. Chilly. Not cold, but chilly. And it's getting warmer, but the wind's going to persist, I can tell. Or I think that's the forecast anyway. So maybe a windy night. Some of the wildflowers are starting to bloom. There were some other ones back there that colorful. I'll try to see over in that field. Try to get a little bit of video of it. It's a bit different than the, kind of post-winter cold that I last experienced on the trail. It's definitely not yet like full-on growth period spring, but it's coming. You can really begin to see the color filling in on the hillside over there. It's greener down below, which I'm guessing is because it's warmer, and starting to green up above, and way different than it was, and I don't mind it. It's really an incredibly pleasant day. It's cool, but as you work up a sweat, it kind of takes care of it. So it's really sort of perfect hiking weather today. And it's about noon. I did 9 miles this morning before lunch, before noon. Actually, I'm going to wait till about 1 o'clock, I think, for lunch. So that's promising, but I'm expecting my legs to be pretty tired. So I don't know how far I'm going to go today yet. Just have to see how it feels, and try not to overdo it too much. But I'd love to get back in the swing quickly too, so who knows. Anyway, you can see a tree starting to bud. For those with allergies, I'm sure you'd probably be feeling this, but I don't really suffer from allergies, so no real concern here so far, unless there's something I don't know about. I'm not even sure if I'm allergic to that poison ivy anymore. I was as a kid, super allergic, but I haven't had it in years, knock on wood. I did get my doctor to prescribe, is it prednisone? I think it's prednisone, to carry with me just in case I get it, because I got it so badly as a kid. I've had it in my eyes, I've had it between my toes, I've had it kind of everywhere. I won't go into detail. So I'm hopeful I don't get it. I'm going to watch out for it and hope that maybe I'm actually immune at this age. Who knows? But it's been years, so I'm optimistic, but ready. These homes up on the hill just look so majestic, popping out of the woods, kind of unexpectedly. Looks like it might be a farm. I see a bunch of animals. It's a really pretty countryside. Oh, it's a railroad track I'm about to cross. Just realized that. It's just pretty every time you get a break, like something different, even if it's a railroad track or houses on a hill. It just breaks things up and makes the day fun. Well, it's official. I'm a quarter of the way done with the trail. I might have said I was a quarter of the way done when I got off in Marion, but I wasn't quite there. Now I'm actually a quarter way. So it's late in the day. It's actually almost 5 o'clock. I just past mile 20, which I'm going to do another mile from here, 1.3 I think. So be 21, 22 mile day, which is a lot for the first day back out. Probably not advisable, but I feel pretty good. I was going to stop at like mile 18, but it's really windy, as you may be able to hear, and it's supposed to be 35 degrees, and I think it's going to be a pretty chilly night. I brought my lighter weight bag because I think we're heading into warmer weather, and it just didn't feel like I wanted to find out tonight if it was going to be warm enough or not. So there's a hostel 1.3 miles ahead. I'm assuming they'll have room. I guess I'll find out just how bad the bubble really is. I passed about 15 hikers today, or I should say, some passed me, I passed some, and there's a lot more people out here for sure. I think this is a big hostel though, so I'm hoping they'll have plenty of room. It's been a really great first day, with the exception of the face plant, which was the stupidest thing I think I've ever done. 15 minutes into the hike or so, maybe half an hour, like totally not paying attention in some, not terrible, but kind of rocky terrain, cruising along like I had never been off trail. So stupid and completely avoidable. And I smacked down on my hands and my face. So I have a little cut lip. I don't know if you can see that or not. And even a tiny chip in one of my teeth because it kissed a rock. And my left hand is all swollen and my right hand is sore. So that's what I get for being stupid and cocky. So that's the only bummer from today. But it's been really pretty weather. The wind is high, but it's cool and, kind of makes the temperature just right. Must be planning to drop a lot tonight. It's going to get down to 35. But been a great first day back out. And we'll find out if I overdid it. Hopefully tomorrow morning I'll wake up feeling good. I'm going to keep taking the Aleve stuff that I have for my swollen hand. Hopefully that won't be a problem. When I smacked my head and face, all I could think about was I am not going back to Marion. I don't care how busted up I am, I'm not going back to Marion. But happily, I wasn't busted up. Anyway, these are the things that happen. I'll maybe do a little more video from the hostel, and with a little luck, be able to upload it tonight. So this is the Quarterway Hostel, where I'm spending the night tonight. I just think it's going to be a lot more pleasant than 35 degrees and windy in my hammock. And it's really great. So many of these places are. It's like half hostel, half bed and breakfast, kind of shared accommodations, but somebody's really nice house and all the amenities. So it's pretty great. Definitely beats a cold night. It's pretty great sitting out here on the front porch of the quarterway inn. I forget where I'm staying, hostel. And it's really pretty out. What is it? It's got to be pushing 8 o'clock. 7:36, and it's still light out, very different than when I was down here before. The other thing I realized today is that, big difference is you hear all the birds. I didn't really hear birds and stuff before because it was too cold. They weren't out yet. So I'm sitting here on a rocking chair out in front and just enjoying the evening a little bit. I did meet a guy on the trail today, believe it or not. He's a pirate. And he just celebrated his 80th birthday, which I thought was pretty awesome. And I said, "Hey, what'd you say on your 80th birthday?" And he said, "I'm 80."